Swadika, and thank you for joining us for the evening edition of NBT World Brief right here on NBT and NBT World. You're with me, Tra Tirakaosan. The cabinet endorsed 5 comprehensive bilateral cooperation agreements with China today to strengthen Thailand's industrial competitiveness in advanced technological sectors. The strategic policy framework expands cross-border scientific investments before Prime Minister Anutin Chanvirakul departs for an official diplomatic state visit to China on July 20th. Deputy Government Spokesperson Captain Padarat Thong Saloikon announced that the upcoming international treaty signing covers academic development, aerospace navigation, and nuclear energy research. The 5 approved documents establish a joint laboratory for deep space exploration, formulate new research programs with the Chinese Academy of Sciences, and integrate China's Beidou satellite navigation system into regional transport infrastructure. The Ministry of Higher Education, Science, Research, and Innovation confirmed that the bilateral parts will dramatically upgrade domestic research capabilities and human resource training pipelines. Government planners expect the joint programs to act as a vital engine for economic growth by driving local development in artificial intelligence, advanced material science, and nuclear fusion fields to secure future high-value industries. The cabinet approved a major overhaul of Thailand's visa-free entry policy today, shortening permitted stays from 60 days to 30 days for dozens of nations to balance tourism growth with national security. Now, the administrative pivot transitions the previous broad tourism policy into a targeted framework based on the principle of one country, one privilege, aiming to secure borders while sustaining economic growth. Deputy Government Spokesperson Ploythale Laksmi Sangchan announced that the government will officially end the previous policy that granted up to 60 days of visa-free entry for citizens from 93 countries and territories. Under the revised rules, nationals from 59 countries and territories will now receive visa-free stays for up to 30 days. This updated list introduces 6 new nations, including India, Croatia, Bulgaria, Cyprus, Malta, and the Maldives, ensuring that all 27 European Union member states hold equal visa status to aid future Schengen visa waiver negotiations. Under the same executive decree, visitors from Mauritius and Seychelles will be limited to 15 days of visa-free entry, while citizens of Azerbaijan, Belarus, and Serbia will become eligible for the Visa on Arrival program. To enforce these strict adjustments, national security agencies are expanding the Thailand Digital Arrival Card system to screen traveler histories and assess security risks before passengers land at local airports. The Bank of Thailand, or BOT, announced that the latest geopolitical tensions surrounding the Strait of Hormuz are unlikely to impact the country's economic outlook in the short term. However, the central bank cautioned that prolonged transport disruptions and sustained global crude oil spikes could pose significant structural challenges to national growth pipelines. BOT Governor Withai Ratanakon confirmed that financial authorities are continuously monitoring the rapidly evolving situation in the Middle East. He stated that if the maritime conflict remains short-lived and shipping conditions stabilize quickly, there will be no immediate need to downgrade or adjust Thailand's macroeconomic forecasts for the fiscal year. Addressing financial stability, the central bank remains confident in domestic fiscal buffers and dismissed immediate worries regarding recent foreign exchange market volatility. While the Thai baht has depreciated by 5 to 6%, The BOT governor emphasized that this movement aligns perfectly with regional market currencies. He noted that the weaker exchange rate will directly support the national economy by increasing profit margins for local export sectors and reducing travel costs for international tourists. The Mega Halal Bangkok 2026 is being held from today to Friday at the Queen Sirikit National Convention Center to drive Thailand toward becoming the leading halal economic center in ASEAN. Prime Minister and Interior Minister Anutin Chanvirakul stated that the international exhibition functions as a vital commercial engine to scale up local food networks and directly connect regional manufacturers with high-value Middle Eastern and worldwide consumer markets. Thailand is transitioning its traditional role as the kitchen of the world into a broader strategic position as a trusted global partner in international food security. To capture a larger share of the fast-growing global halal value chain, the government is executing targeted national investments in scientific research, rigid certification logistics, and digital trade networks. Prime Minister Anutin encouraged local businesses to expand sustainable production models to guarantee food safety systems, resilient cross-border supply chains, and inclusive economic growth. And that wraps up our evening edition of NBT World Brief. For more stories, simply scan the QR code on your screen to access our full coverage across all media platforms. Until next time, Sawasdee ka.